Morning FSG, how are you doing?
Hey Args, how's it going?
Not too bad, not too bad. It's got a bit chilly here in Hanna, Indiana. No snow yet though.
Yeah, it has indeed. Bit frosty on the ground there. No snow,
No.
so looks like a good day for hauling.
It is, so we've jumped forward from November to January. All the fields are doing their thing. I see we've grown a good crop of weeds in that field that we put the anhydrous in. They obviously appreciated the boost in fertiliser.
That's right, yes, they need a little bit of attention at some point, but we'll not worry about that today.
No, but the key thing is that our barley and dried corn are both at some good prices, so we're going to get those down to some sell points.
Yep, we're going to do that, and there is quite a lot to shift, isn't there? So we could be hauling for a while.
We could be. Makes a change from what I did last week.
Yes. So I'll let you have first dibs on the trucks as this is your second round of hauling.
Yeah, perfect. Alright, I might actually take the Kenworth then. I think I ran the Mac most of last week.
Go for it.
Awesome. Oh, not much to do. Go and jump in the truck and get going. Are we going to do the barley first and then the corn, or do you want to...
Yeah, let's do that. Let's just do it in order.
Yeah, alright. Oh, it looks like your truck's closest to the bins, so I'll let you go and get started and follow you down.
Alright, mate. Let's get on with it.
Yeah, have fun. Hello everyone, welcome back to Hanna, Indiana with myself and the Farmsome guy. Just having a look there, it is 11:11 on the 1st of January, so we're 11:11:11 at the moment. And there we go. So FSG's going to jump into the Mac. We're going to take the big beautiful Kenworth. We spent a lot of time in the Mac last week, so let's try this one out for today. Let's see how it goes. Go and jump into here, get things cranked up. Should have probably started them up a wee while ago and let them warm up a little bit here on this cold day, but we'll be just fine. So I'm not sure what FSG is going to be taking first, but hard to tell, but it does look to me like he might be taking the barley there out of the bins, so we'll get that down, and that has to go to the sell point where we ran to last week. The dried corn, on the other hand, that will be going to a separate sell point at the feed mill, so we'll go and get all that over to there. Right, so FSG is full and off, heading out the road. I'm going to get in under here, get our tarp opened up. About there's the spot, and we'll just scroll through. There we go, barley. So we're to getting the trailer here full, and then we'll be on our way. Alright, and there we go, 60,000 litres of barley in the back of the truck. So, power things up, head on down the road. Get turned out here, hopefully we don't hit any ice or anything. It's nice and warm, it's not too cold, but we've dodged the snow so far. We'll wait and see. There is a little bit forecast later in the day. Not that you'd think it looking around with this bright sun out, but it is just a little bit on the chilly side. So head on down and go and get this all unloaded, see what we're going to make off a trailer load, and then we'll be able to do a bit of maths and figure out exactly what we might make for the day. We're just pulling in here. FSG's just over the unload point there. Just wait for him to get things unloaded. I see our money is going up, but it seems to be going up in sort of fits and starts. I don't know if he's having issues with his hoppers opening or anything like that, but you can see we're getting that 10% environmental bonus, which is nice. I'm not sure, is he completely empty? Does look like he is. So I wasn't really watching properly to see exactly how much we earned off that truck, but let's just get in here, find ourselves the trigger. A bit further in, there we go. I don't know which hopper have we got opening this time. The back one again. So we'll just get that one there dumped out, and we'll see what we get off the one hopper, multiply it by 2, and we'll know what we're going to get off a truckload. So there we go, we're getting $11,400 per hopper and $1,300 for our environmental score. So that gives us, what's that, just over $12,500 per hopper, so about $25,000, $25,500 per load. So that's not bad. There's still 560 odd, 580 odd litres, 1,000 litres back in the bins, so there's still the better part of 9 truckloads to bring down. So that'll be a good $200,000 to $300,000, I would expect. We'll have a look once we're all finished, of course. We'll be able to do the tally up and see how much we've earned, but we'll carry on, get back down to the yard and go and get another load. Not sure what part of the world FSG thinks he's in, but nice of him to pull over and let me go past. I was trying to hang to the right. It's down the right side of the track, but he did decide to go off on the grass, which is mighty fine of him. Let's have a look. It looks like he might have gone the whole way around. No, that's my tyre tracks from before. Not seeing his tracks, but that's okay. Get in here again. make sure we can get in there. It is pretty tight. It would almost be a little bit easier to go the whole way around, but there we go. That looks pretty good. So there's still 500,000 litres in there, so still a number of loads to go, which is good. Good money to be made. Anyhow, get this filled up and get going with a few more loads, and then I think we'll jump into a bit of a time lapse, go and get all of this sold, and we'll see once we've done the barley how much money we've made, and then we can jump into the corn. So we're back here at the yard, and we are just getting pulled in here. I do believe we will be taking the last load of barley. In fact, I think it's only half a hopper full. So we should be able to get in here, get the tarp open, pop in there, 19, almost 20,000 litres of barley. So what we will do is we'll fill this front hopper up, take it complete with the barley, and then we'll actually put some dried corn in the back so we can be a bit more efficient as we go down there to sell. There's no point running half a truck down when we're going to pretty much the same place to sell the corn. So just pull that forward, right about there, should be good. Let's see if we can find our dried corn. There it is, 418,000 litres. So if I take 30,000, that'll leave us 390, which is the better part of 6.5 trips. And better part of getting us close to $1 million in the bank account. So it's going very well. Very easy. Just the one troublesome vehicle crossing that we have to get over, train crossing. But there we go, we've got that all loaded up. Saw FSG just streaking down the road as I was looking across the field, so we might just park up here and we'll wait for him to come in. Have a little bit of a chat to him about progress so far and how quickly we're going to get through this dried corn, and then figure out if there's actually going to be anything else to do today.
All good, Args?
Yeah, good mate. We've just emptied out a barley and I've taken half a hopper of corn already, so racing through it.
Stuff. Yeah, we are. I'm avoiding looking at how much money we're making. I've left my HUD off the whole time.
Oh, so have you? I won't say anything then.
I want a surprise at the end.
Yeah, alright. Alright, surprise is I'm going to sell everything and we won't have anything left anyhow.
So slightly different sell point for the corn, isn't it? It's the other side of the road.
Yeah, over at the feed mill they take dried corn over there, so I think there's a drive-through on the left-hand side as you enter the gate, so head on down through there and you'll be able to unload and get rid of it.
Excellent, mate. Right, let's push on again.
Yeah, keep hauling. Keep hauling. Where do you come up with these corny things, Argsy? Keep on trucking, could have said that too. But we are going to keep on going. Head on back down for another few loads and see how we go. So, we'll skip from the time lapse, we'll go into a little bit of a montage and get things sorted doing that. But before we do that, we will go down, and I have been keeping an eye on how much money we're making. So we'll get down there, we'll get these two unloaded, and we'll go and have a look and see if we can make a bit of a guess on how much we're going to make off all the corn. So first things first, let's get in under here. There we go, we've got the trigger for the barley, so we're just going to get the last of this barley unloaded. And there's a reason I've come and done it this way, because I want to be able to have a look in our income window, in the menu there under the money side of things, how much exactly we've made off the barley. So 7.5 grand for that, plus the $868 environmental score. But let's just have a quick look at that screen now. There we are, $258,669 of harvest income, and just short of $30,000, $229,921 there, which is our precision farming bonus. So about $288,000, $289,000 off the barley. So that's pretty impressive. Looking forward to the corn though, because I do think with the dried corn there's potential to make even more. And looks like we might be getting a little bit of snow falling in this beautiful, sunny, bright blue sky. Never fails to surprise. Alright, so here we are. This is the trigger, so we should be able to get our dried corn going in there. So let's have a look what we're going to earn off this. Watch it go down there and get rid of 30,000 litres. Watch the money climb up. Fantastic. Just about done, and there we go. It's 22,388 plus 2,500, so basically another $25,000. That's going to be 50 grand per truckload, so certainly potential to make a whole lot more money off this than we did off the barley, which is fantastic. But it probably reflects as well the volume of land that we harvested, because I'd say we had quite a lot more corn than we did barley at the time, so there's certainly a reason we've got that extra. Anyhow, let's carry on. We'll jump into a little bit of a montage here as we're hauling corn, and we'll catch you when we're done. We're just getting the last of our hoppers emptied out. There is half a load still coming down. FSG has got that, so we've got the last full truckload. But that is going down, and we should hear the sound very soon. Tell us it's empty. I've kept my HUD hidden the whole time on this, so I've actually got no idea. There we go, that's the sound. I've actually got no idea how much we've made either. So we'll head back. We'll meet FSG back there once he's delivered his truck, and we'll figure out exactly how much we've made today. But I'm looking forward to seeing how much money there is in the bank account. I think we are going to be looking pretty rosy to be able to repay some of that debt.
Well, Args, I think we might have timed that perfectly as the weather's starting to turn.
It was getting pretty greasy out there. I don't know about you, but it was pretty tough conditions to drive in the end there.
Yeah, with a full load on, it was getting a bit hairy, wasn't it?
It was a little bit, but yeah, you're certainly right, the snow's starting to come down now.
That's a good day's work, though, and certainly financially for us.
Well, I've had my HUD hidden since we started doing the corn, so I haven't even seen the end result yet.
Well, I have. I've just checked now, but
Look
I'll
at
let you
that.
on. Yeah,
Yeah, $1 million.
over $1 million.
I was saying on the way as I was coming back, I thought we'd be pretty close to cracking the $1 million, which is nice, but we've done it quite comfortably.
We have indeed. And that bodes well for next season as well. We should get this debt cleared and be on our way.
We've still got soybeans to sell yet, and obviously a few pigs in that too, so it certainly does bode very well for being able to clear the debt and look to move on. Leave the farm in someone else's capable hands.
That's right. So, that's probably it, isn't it, for this episode?
Well,
relatively short one, I'm guessing, by the time we edit all this together.
I'd say so, but unless the snow comes down and we needed to clear the yard a little bit, there's really not much else to do now until wait for the corn to plant.
That's right. Yeah, we'll wait till the weather turns in the new year. So,
all right. Well, I'm going to head off somewhere sunny. You enjoy your time, and catch you in a couple of months / a week.
Yes, indeed, mate. Yeah. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too, man. Enjoy. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah. Cheers, buddy. Bye.
Bye. Well, we did say that the snow started coming out of some pretty clear skies, but it was only a few flakes at that stage. It's certainly coming down and almost horizontal now, out of a much more overcast sky, which is nice to see. But look at that, those bins are empty and we're over $1 million. We still do have the soybeans to sell as well, so a lot of income still to be made, which will take us even closer to that $2 million debt and being able to pay down some of that. We will have a chat to FSG at some stage about clearing some of that out now and reducing that as well, so we're not paying as much on interest charges and anything like that. But we do have a few weeds in here. Surprised at how much they've grown without a crop in there, but I suppose we did loosen the soil up and give the chance for them to germinate. But anyway, from a very cold and snowy Hanna, Indiana, from the Farm Sim Guy and myself, thank you all very much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed that episode, and we'll catch you in the next one. No, I just need you to tell me your best dad joke again and we're good to
go. Google announced today that they had worked out a way of reading maps backwards. Then I realised it was just spam.
Ba-da-bum-bum-ch.